Hi all, welcome back. This is series 11 video part 4, and in this part we will discuss how to run that boutique application. In last video part 3 we have already discussed on the book info application. It is similar to that. So agenda for this discussion is prerequisites for required for that. Prerequisite means we will use that EC2 Ubuntu client instance which we created earlier in the part 2, and same cluster EKS cluster which I have already created in part 2. Please take those things from part 2. And in the last part 3, I've created the EC2 Windows client instance where I've opened that multiple dashboard for that. So please refer this last part for last video part 3 for that, for getting how to create this instance. I've explained all those things over there. So please complete this prerequisite, then come back on this series for that. So after that, GitHub URL, I've already shared that URL, GitHub URL. This is the GitHub URL for that. And after that, we will deploy this boutique application on GitHub. And installation add-on for dashboard, it is not done because in last video I have done, so not required in this video, but I will show you how to do it, those things. And after that, we will go to EC2 Windows instance and open the dashboard for the Kiali and Jaeger. And after that, again, we will go to delete this application for this one, add-ons and EKS cluster, like, but that thing we need to cover over there, right? So this is a GitHub. Now I will show you my GitHub URL. Then I think this is the GitHub URL. This is the application boutique book info used in last video. And you can see this is the Kubernetes manifest file where it is created multiple services for that boutique application. So let's go and clone it, Git repo. Then after cloning this Git repo, we will go to this boutique application and run this Kubernetes manifest.yml file. And after that, we will check the services powered and get all, and then test it using the LB. We will check this URL, right, for this application is running or not. So let's connect with the EC2 client instance that we have created in the part 2, and that is open already in here my system. So let me do it in the home screen. We have already installed all those things in last videos. So let's cd root and go and clone my repository over there. So let me clone it. It cloned. You can see here we created this folder. Let me go this folder, and you can see here multiple all those things, whatever available on my GitHub, it is showing here. So now we will go and run that application, right? So it is showing CT service mesh info in boutique application inside that. So I need to go one more step. Okay, ls. Now you can see it is this YML file is there, right? So let me do it. And before running that, I will show you kubectl get all what is things are there currently in my cluster. Nothing is there. It is by showing the default one, right? So let me run it. It is created multiple services in deployment. So let's check it again. Get all. Oh, so it is created multiple pods, and all are still creating many slides status. It is created services for that, right? Deployments and replica set, everything is created. So let me check only pods, right? All are created and it is still one is pending, right? It is creating. Now it is still creating. So meanwhile, we will check the services. SVC. You can see the services are created for that. All those things, right? And let me check again. Pods still working. So kubectl get a service. Now we will run. Before running that, we have to make sure that all the pods are created. Yeah, it is created 2 containers in each pod. One for the application and one for this sidecar for that ISTIO one. And it is done, right? Now we have to go and check the application, right? So LB URL, we will get it, or directly you can get it from services. From here, you can see this is our external IP for that, right? And same IP you will get it from our load balancer. This is load balancer DNS name. Both are same, right? So just go and check here. Yeah, you can see our application is running, right? So it is, we just click on that, add to cart, and I've added watches, add to cart, and then you can see a place order. You can see order is placed, right? Continue shopping. Let me purchase some mugs. Quantity 5 quantity, add to cart. You can see it is showing. And we need to add some more classes, right? 10 classes I needed, right? So you can see cost is showing here. Now place order, order has placed, right? So it is working, right? Locally system is working. All the microservices are working fine, right? So let's go on PPT. I've done. Now next step is add-ons. Actually, already installed that add-ons. So let me show you the all add-ons over there. I think let me add one more step here. I want to check that service particular in namespace steward system, right? Let me check. Oh, it is services. It's my bad. I think I have written long. So let me correct it. I think this is not a hyphen, correct hyphen. This is the correct one, right? So let me try it again. It is showing here, right? So you already add on installed Kiali, Jaeger, already there, Grafana, Prometheus, right? So that we did in the last video, so don't need to do it here. And just check whether Kiali's services are there. We can check it here. You can see directly it is running same cluster IP, right? Port number 20001. And now we EC2 instance, we need to go and run that dashboard, right? So this is a EC2 instance which I've created earlier in last video. So same place, I'm there and using the same video, and it is running over there. We are getting all those services here, right? You can see the services is created for the new application, right? So let's so we have done, let me check this service over there in this system also. I don't know, it is not running. Let me do it again. Yeah, now it is coming. Same Kiali service, it will give this service, Kiali service. Now let's go and open it, right? Let me open this dashboard for the Kiali. It is same way which we did in last video. That time we opened the book info application. Now we are opening here in that the boutique application, right? So it is loading, it's taking time. It is still loading. See, it is showing this graph here, and it is running quite slow. I think we need to increase the compute for that. Then it will work a little faster. So you can see if it is showing this service name, card service, and name is as default card service. You can see this one. This is the checkout service, right? And name spaces, everything is showing it is here. So let me let me add something, traffic animation, right? Security, you can see how traffic is going. You can see that way it is running. And traffic distribution, important. Traffic rate. Okay, let me take, I think, 5 minutes graph. So I think we will get something. So let me do one thing. We will create some request, 100 requests we can give. So maybe we'll get something over there. Let me do it, and we need to change the LB URL. I think here is a type of error. Product page is not in this application, only LB URL, right? So LB URL we have here. Let me copy it. Yeah, this one. Let me run it. It will create the 100 request. Or manually we can go and add some request here. Okay. Okay, I'm creating some traffic. So let's go and check here how it is showing. And traffic distribution is not showing here. I think showing one error. Don't know what is the error. It is showing some. We created some request, you can see here, and default. Let's check the graphs again. This is version graph, service graph. You can see here. This is showing service graph, and this service name we are getting. And same way you can see inbound, outbound traffic, and the servers. If I select something, so it will show the traffic and trace also, right? For that total success error, in, out, everything it's showing. And other apps graphs, you can see this is apps graphs showing, and workload graphs, right? So you can check it out, all those things. And overview, it is showing here default. And how many services we have, you can see we have it is showing the list of the services over here. Name is with default, right? And applications wise, it is showing those things also, right? All those names. And version graph is running, but it is not showing here traffic distribution. This is strange this time, but you can try it. I think you will get this traffic distribution also. Over there, it will show all those things. Okay, now let me open that other dashboard. I'm using the Jaeger dashboard for that, and let's check. I think system is running quite slow. It is taking time. So I think you can check in your system and increase the compute for that Windows system, then it will work better and fast, right? You can see default namespaces. We can see the trace also, and advice services. We can find it out. Yeah, you can see it is showing over there trace for that, and it is showing this one. Timeline, you can change the graphs here for table, JSON. What are the things you can change it from here, right? Okay. No, second service, you can select it out. Cart service, right? Let me search for that cart service. It is showing this trace for only one service is showing, and details for that you can see all those details is showing. Content type, gRPF path and process, IP, tags, everything. Details you can fetch it out from here. Right. But default one, it should be so the default also. Not as result in the default one. Okay. So in that way, we can just check it out and other things also, and compare system architecture, Jaeger UI, you can click everything, right? So Jaeger, it is working like that, and Kiali, you can see Kiali console over there, it's running. It is showing one error, but I don't know. We need to check which error is coming. ISTIO config error or something. So maybe due to that, it is showing. You can see virtual configuration is not there. Maybe some issue is there. It's finding some issue, so it is showing like that. But you can see in similar way. Try it out, and it is working. But our application is running fine, which is showing error in the ISTIO config. But right. So we have already covered those things in last video. So I'm just giving the brief for the other application. How can we install it, and what is the path for that, and how we will do it. Is similar copy for the last video. So you can see we'll get all those details over here. I explain, and I have given the path over there, right? So we have done those things. Let me know if you're facing any issue, and we will meet the next video, and we will discuss on that. But still before that, we need to go and delete it. This YML file, we need to go it. This and deletion process, just go and run the XML YML in the same place where we have created. So it will go and deleting everything for that is created. Okay. And after deleting, we have to go and delete this add-ons also. Let me delete it here. It's just taking time here. So, but deleting the services. So let me show in the other browser what is happening here. Yeah, I think it deleted everything. Let me check the ports also. Okay, nothing is there. ATL get all minus namespace ISTIO system. You can see in ISTIO system it's still showing this Grafana, Kiali, Prometheus, everything, right? So we have to delete it add-ons. So it is still running now. It is done. So let me go. I think one more step back and CD. We need to go to ISTIO 1.3 bin. Maybe right, and here we will get ls. No, I think here we will get this sample, right? So just go to there and run those samples and add-ons, delete it. So so it will go and deleted all those things. So let me show you it here again. See, it is showing lots of things. So again, we need to run those command, and I will show you. Now you can see it is showing only ISTIO default one. It is not showing that add-ons any here, right? Anymore here. All the add-ons are deleted, right? Actually, I have a two instances running a Windows. I am checking here, and it is one another machine is over starting. So I'm checking it here from other things. Both instances are same. The both are connected to the same cluster, so we can check all those things from here also. Let me check. I will show you from here. You have CTL. STO system, right? So you can see only three particular English pods are running, and one service is there. This service, but all those services for that add-ons is deleted, right? So we have done this one, but I'm not going to delete this cluster here because in the next video we will use install the linkerd on EKS, and I will use the same EKS cluster for that where we used the other last video. And here we will open install emoji Voto application, and open those UI for the linkerd, and so all those graph in the Grafana, right? So that thing we will discuss in the next part. So if you have any issue, please let me know, or we will discuss next in that. If you like this video, please subscribe my channel, and we will meet in next video. Thanks for joining this one. Bye bye.